Welcome to Small Stories, Big Healing, where old teachings speak softly into modern lives.
When you cannot hear yourself anymore, when the world feels too loud, too fast, too demanding, there are moments when the world feels louder than your own thoughts. Your phone vibrates. Your screen lights up. Voices ask for your attention, your time, your energy. Even when you are alone, the noise follows you. Your mind replays conversations. Your worries speak over each other. Your thoughts rush as if afraid of silence. And you wonder, why do I feel exhausted when I haven't done anything wrong? If you have ever felt this way, when quiet feels uncomfortable and noise feels unavoidable, this story is for you. Once upon a time, in a city that never truly slept, there lived a young man named Ethan. The city was alive at all hours. Screens glowed through the night. Cars hummed like restless insects. Even the silence between sounds felt crowded. Ethan lived right in the middle of it. He woke to alarms, worked to deadlines, answered messages before finishing thoughts, listened to music just to drown out other sounds. From the outside, his life looked full, but inside, he felt strangely empty. At night, when the city lights flickered like stars, Ethan lay awake, his body tired, his mind wide open. Thoughts collided like traffic. What if I fall behind? Why does everyone else seem to know what they're doing? When did life become so loud? Sleep came slowly. Peace came even slower. One morning, while riding a crowded train, Ethan noticed something. Everyone around him was silent, yet the train was louder than ever. Screens glowed, headphones hummed, fingers scrolled endlessly. No one looked up. In that moment, Ethan felt a quiet ache. He realized he hadn't truly heard himself in a very long time. That evening, instead of going home, he walked. Past bright signs, past busy streets, past places where noise felt permanent. Until the city thinned and the roads softened into dirt. At the edge of town, Ethan found a small pond. The water was still. The air felt lighter. The noise behind him faded like a memory. By the water sat an elderly man, cross-legged, eyes open, doing nothing at all. Ethan hesitated. Finally, he spoke. "Sir," he said, "how can you sit here when there's so much to do?" The old man smiled, as if he had been expecting the question. "There is always something to do," the man replied gently, "but there is not always time to listen." "To what?" Ethan asked. "To yourself." The old man reached beside him and picked up a small glass jar filled with muddy water. He shook it hard. The water turned cloudy, thick with movement. "Tell me," the man asked, "what do you see?" "Nothing clearly," Ethan replied. The old man placed the jar on the ground. They waited. At first, Ethan felt uncomfortable. The silence pressed in, his thoughts grew louder. But slowly, the mud began to settle. The water cleared. The old man pointed to the jar. "This is the mind," he said. "When shaken constantly, it cannot reflect truth." "But the world never stops shaking us," Ethan argued. The man nodded. "That is why stillness must be chosen." Ethan returned the next evening, and the next. At first, Sitting quietly felt unbearable. His legs twitched, his thoughts raced. The silence felt louder than the city. But the old man never rushed him. "Stillness," he said one night, "is not the absence of thought. It is the patience to let thought pass." Some evenings, Ethan said nothing. Other nights, he spoke of fears he had never named. The old man listened, without fixing, without judging, just listening. One evening, the old man brought a small oil lamp. He lit it and placed it between them. "Do you notice this lamp now?" he asked. "Yes," Ethan said. "And yesterday?" the man asked. Ethan shook his head. "The lamp was always here," the man said softly. "You only noticed it when the light mattered." He paused. "Your inner voice is the same. It does not shout, it waits." Weeks passed. The city remained loud. The world remained demanding. But something within Ethan shifted. He began waking earlier, not to rush, but to breathe. He walked without headphones. He allowed silence into small moments. And slowly, his thoughts became clearer. Not because problems vanished, but because his mind was no longer constantly shaken. The lesson is this: stillness is not escape. It is return. A noisy world will always exist, but peace does not require silence everywhere, only somewhere. Even a few quiet moments can settle the mind, soften the heart, and remind you who you are. You do not need to quiet the world. You only need to stop shaking the jar. So ask yourself tonight, when was the last time you allowed yourself to be still? Not distracted, not productive, just present. Even 5 quiet minutes can begin to heal what noise has worn down. If you learned something today, or if Ethan's journey brought you even a small sense of calm, I invite you to stay connected with us. This is Small Stories, Big Healing. Short tales to soothe your heart and guide your steps. If this story should reach more people who feel overwhelmed by noise, please don't forget to like this video. Share it with someone who might need this reminder. And comment below, what does stillness mean to you? Your one comment may encourage someone else who feels restless tonight. And if you'd like more stories that bring gentle comfort and insight, please subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next healing tale. Until then, remember, in a world that never stops speaking, stillness is how you listen. Small Stories, Big Healing will be here with another story whenever your heart needs a gentle reminder.